Good day, Libras. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me. And thank you for clicking on like, subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. Just shuffling for the overall energy for the Libra Collective for June 2025. All right, let's see. Let's get right into this. Remember, this is a general reading, not personal, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so we have initiation with the crossing, and we have watchers, transpersonal. So I feel like there is something that you are drawn to. There is this bright light that you can't seem to shake from your energy. You're just being drawn to it. Now, this could be a person, a place, a thing, depending on how it resonates with you, but this is something that you can't dissolve, that you can't get out of your mind. This is a divine connection of some kind. But you are being called to move towards it. Do you see the bright light in both of these? It's like you can't deny it. You can't focus. Like, a day doesn't go by when you don't think about this energy. It's like you're stuck in it. And you have to move towards it. And spirits want you to do anything it takes to be able to get to this. If you have to mend bridges, if you have to climb towers, if you, like, just, obviously not literally, but whatever it's taking you to put in the extra energy, the extra effort to reach this bright spot, whatever that may be, you're being called to do it. This is a big energy that is in your life. And like I said, I'm hearing divinely guided. Your angels and ancestors are bringing you towards this. Is it a goal? Is it a person? Is it a destination? Or, could it be you're moving? Is it a career? Whatever this is, whatever is calling you, now is the time to move forward with it. Whoever is calling you, whatever is calling you, this is divinely guided. And you're going to be protected through it all. This is such an amazing energy. Like, I can't even explain to you what it feels like to look at these cards. Like, I feel so, like, connected and guided and protected and safe for you being drawn to this energy. So whatever that is, it's going to resonate for everybody differently. But whatever it is, it's like, run, don't walk. Is what I just heard. That's exciting energy. It's new energy. It might be scary energy. But it's divinely guided energy for sure. All right, I am shuffling spirit for our Libra Collective. What do they need to know for June 2025. Thank you. Oh, we have, thank you. Okay, I do hear that it's going to be rough before it gets better. We have the Six of Wands. And we have the Nine of Rods. Which means you are not done. You're not giving up. Whatever this is that you're fighting for, you're all in. But it's rough. This is a rough time. Whatever this is, you might feel like you're losing. You might feel an unfairness. This might be costing you money, finances. But you're not done. You're not giving up on whatever situation. Okay, so... Okay. People see the Three of Cups as heartbreak. Obviously, my reaction... That was the initial reaction I got as well. However, when I think about the Three of Swords, I feel like, you know, when your heart is broken, your body goes into healing mode almost automatically. In response to being hurt. So I often see the Three of Swords as a healing energy as well. Yes, something might have ended. You might be sad about something. But it's also you start healing at the same time. So we're asked to keep that in mind. There might have been an ending to something. You might have tried really hard to keep it going, to be in an energy of, I don't want to give this up. I feel like this is where we're supposed to be. And you could still be fighting for it. You could still be in that energy. But your heart's broken. Just because you're still with somebody, it doesn't mean you're not heartbroken. It doesn't mean you don't want things to go back to normal or go back to its original status. You know, we all want the lovers in the upright. But sometimes when there's a hiccup in a relationship, it can't always be like that. It doesn't mean that there's going to be an end. It could be your healing. Unfortunately, for some people, I see that there is going to be an ending. And, but again, with the overall energy, you're being guided to something big. And I know that's probably not comforting now, but whatever this is an energy of something having to end for you to be able to see the divination here. For you to see where you're led to next. Something had to end. You're feeling like you're in a cycle. There's a cycle of, you might not be feeling it, but you are in a cycle of doing or choosing the same type of person over and over again, or the same type of energy. You might be doing the same thing, expecting different results, and it's not happening. You need to switch it up. Something needs to change. But you have to know what that is. Some people don't know. Some people don't realize that they're in this energy. Some people don't want to realize. They might be like, you know what, I know this energy is bad for me, but when I'm in it, it makes me feel good. And even though they know it's not good energy for them, they continue with it. And it's karmic, yes. And that's what makes you be stuck in a cycle, because you're filling yourself with karmic energy. It's somewhere where, or you're somewhere or with someone who the universe does not want you to be with, or you're done with, or it's time to move on because there's better things lying ahead for you. What else do we have? Don't forget to click on like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, we're cultivating. We are waiting. We are planting seeds. We're manifesting. But upon that, we have to wait for divine timing. Okay, just because you're planting seed doesn't mean you're going to be able to eat the fruit the next day. But we have to put in the work right now in order to be able to eat later. And once you are manifesting and putting in that work, Spirit's going to see that, or your higher power, and say, you know what, we're working hard to, and once you get out, you have to get out of this cycle though. Being in this cycle is not helping your future game here. You have to get out of that stuck energy and onto your path that you're meant to be on. And if you remain in that stuck energy, Spirit can't bring you to your new path. They can't bring you to the path you're meant to be on. So no matter how much work you're doing, how much manifestation you're doing, you're still here. Something has to change. Something you're doing is toxic, and you have to realize that for yourself before you're able to move on. And you feel like there's something, some kind of inequality, something is not fair. Something's not fair. And you're like, why does everybody else always seem like they have a better... Well, stop comparing yourself. Okay? And start working on yourself. Stop looking at what everybody else is doing. What everybody else has. Where everybody else is in life. And worry about you. And changing. And being able to move forward. They've probably done the work. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a loss of some kind. You know, we have the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. This could be somebody you're dealing with, or this could be you. This is somebody who, the King of Pentacles in the up is a business owner, a boss of some kind. This could be a father figure. But in reverse, it's like you're having trouble with this person. This is somebody who is well respected. Somebody who is surrounded by a lot of abundance, whether that be money, whether that be friendship, whether that be accolades, but this person is like, for some reason there is some kind of they're not feeling themselves. They might be the ones who are actually heartbroken. They might be the ones who have lost or in this relationship hiccup. But they have to look at themselves and realize that this is a stuck energy. And something needs to change within them for them to get on the right path. So whether this is you or somebody in your energy, this stuck energy has to change, but they have to want to change. You have to want to change, however you're seeing this reading. And change isn't easy. Change isn't always easy to see. All right, so let's move on to our concluding message. All right, Spirit, I'm shuffling for the Libra Collective. Whoa. Thank you. Okay, so we have 2. Okay, so first we have the Judge. And then we have the Desert. So let's pull the Judge first. All right. 14. Where are you at? 13, 14. The Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls, separating from other, in quotations. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights, causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. So Spirit is saying, if you're finding yourself being judgy, it's time to make that change and become healed, which isn't always easy. But that's what this is talking about. If you're stuck and you need to heal and be introspective, then do that and move ahead in your path. Now we have the Desert. Moving right along. 737. The desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. For endless miles, we are confronted with a lack of clarity and existential dread. We are thirsty, hungry, pleading with life to get back to normal. Boy, this is... Thank you, Spirit, because this is really having to do with this reading. Death and synchronicity. To become animated by the simple pleasantries of day-to-day life. The desert offers no such comfort, and all must pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert, knowing you will someday reach water again, you can tap into the potent energy of the landscape. Its lights are blinding bright, and its darks terrifyingly deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant visions. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, the coyotes call. Surround you. Let the winds and sands work their deep magic, weary traveler. I mean, going through discomfort and healing, being hurt and healing. Knowing, being introspective and reflective, working on your shadow self, being in that healing energy. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Libra Collective, for joining me. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also for hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I do go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern Time. So please catch me there. I do some impromptu readings during the week. So hit that notification bell to let you know when I am going live. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye, Libra.